why we take people now through what I call the 3-phase system. So I try to deter people from buying real estate up front, because the only thing you need is control. You can use a lease, you can use lease options, you can use lots of tools for that. So let's move past that for a second. And if you had $250,000, for example, here's what I know. You take that $250,000, you start leasing, you furnish it, do all the fun stuff, because a lot of people like that. Ooh, what color? I don't care. Just, whatever. And 10 to 18 months later, here's what I know. You have your $250,000 back and this engine that keeps producing another $250,000. That's what I know. When I saw that, I was like, okay, that's my golden goose. I'm going to teach people to build these geese, whatever, I'm going to teach people to build these things so that it can keep laying down payment eggs. The problem with purchasing too soon is it slows you down. Your cash on cash return drops through the floor. Everyone's excited about that first property, but how long does it take you to save before you get to the second? And see, historically, what you do is you go, well, cool, I'll syndicate. Fine. That does work. But now you got, 400 investors you're dealing with over time, depending on how many deals you do. And that becomes a thing all on its own. And it's like, I didn't sign up for this, but I don't have another way.
I know what you mean.
Like I said, it's just been me solving the problem over and over again. And then it was like magic, so to speak, is like just to realize that, hold on, if we do this first, and if we can just delay long enough, delay that gratification just a little bit more, you can end up with both. And now here's what happens. Some people, sometimes they go, well, shoot, I got all my money back and that worked. How about I double it up and do it again? I'm like, yeah, me too. I understand. Because now we're not talking about buying C-class out of state. Now we're talking about B-class in-state. And you double up again. You're like, well, shoot, A-class in-state. That's what it is. And then I had to look at it from the whole. It is the same. It's what is known as an asset-light model. It's the same model that the majority of the flag hotels, and when I say flag, think your Marriott's, Wyndham's, etc. It's the same model that they use. It's the same model that McDonald's uses to some degree, right? All we're doing is we're taking space and putting a business, quote unquote, on top of it to help us pay for the real estate later. That's it. And it just so happens that the business that's on top of it, you know what? It creates a very significant amount of free cash flow.